In today's story, we finally get the ending of our duel of friendship. Many lives were lost, but not many turns were taken. I think it was like 8 or 9 in 4 episodes. My brain hurts.
Funny.
Been an entire episode all in one turn, my fellow future outlaws. This is Card Games vs. Humanity, and I'm that aka Double G. Back with a final recap of friends who just aren't having fun unless they're constantly trying to kill each other, duel monsters. So as per usual, if you enjoyed, don't forget that sub, that bell, that like, hit up the Patreon if you want to support me. And leave a comment telling me if you're thankful that I watched all these flashbacks so you didn't have to. Seriously, man, I'm in pain. Not as nearly as much pain as Yugioh will be in when Merrick activates Meteor of Destruction. The apparent key to his victory despite still not explaining how it works at all. Bokuba asks Seto if there's anything they can do to help, that it's been 4 episodes and that's usually about as long as it takes them to do something. They need to save Taya, who says don't worry about her, just save the main characters. Doesn't know deep down without precious anime booty the main characters have nothing to fight for.
It's me. Now listen up.
It's me. Now listen up. I don't know why it took me 4 episodes to grab my collar and talk to someone, but you better open your ears, bitch. Merrick demands that Joey activate Meteor Destruction, finally explaining that it will do 1,000 points of direct damage to Yuki and end this duel. So pay attention to the animation lines that are literally hanging off his creepy-ass chin, not really connected to anything. Yuki cries out to Joey to start to try and remember who he is, and oh god, he actually starts to remember who he is, so you know what that means. Yes, flashbacks. Flashbacks for 3 minutes, from 3:54 to 6:51. Nothing but flashbacks of Joey in the past duels that we've already seen 80 times already. I'm starting to miss daylight. You then get a clip of Joey doing your best impression of your average Reddit user anytime the gay thoughts start to creep in.
Destroy you! Get out of my head!
With only 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock, Merrick demands that Joey do as he says or face severe consequences. Before all of a sudden, Yugi calls him out like a cowardly heel that refuses to come to the ring. He forced him to spend all that time flashbacking just to make Joey remember who he is and waste time on the clock. Claims that there will be a loser in this match. It won't be him, it won't be Joey. Taya, she might die, but we'll have to see. But it's definitely gonna be you, Merrick. And since he's not the one dueling anymore, there's no way for him to follow the weird, strict Millennium rules that, allow him to actually gain the power of the puzzle.
What does Yugi think he's doing? That fool!
What is he even referencing here? Why did he say that? He's the one that stood there for 4 episodes like a useless prick. Everyone keeps talking so much that I'm literally losing motivation to recap this episode right now. Quickly realizing that the power of Merrick's rod was not enough to overcome the power of Joey's friendship in a shonen anime. Even though there's literally only 60 seconds left on the clock, instead of actually finishing the duel, let's just keep baiting Merrick over and over again about how he can't win now. This forces our very masculine villain to throw a hissy fit and use the full power of his rod, manually forcing Joey to activate Meteor Destruction, something he probably could have done like 15 minutes ago. Without warning though, seeing the meteor in the sky causes Joey to go into the fetal position, remembering the trauma of the scariest movie he's ever watched, Deep Impact. This PTSD shatters him from the control of Merrick, who does his best impression of me anytime I'm at a restaurant and they tell me there's no sweet Thai chili chicken wings left. No! Yugi activates Mystical Rift Panel, stopping the meteor attack and allowing him to dictate who to launch it on. Totally doing anything they can to not mention the fact that Joey still has 1,100 life points and just would be fine if he got hit with it. I don't know, maybe you could have figured something out instead of talking for 20 minutes. Because this is Frieza versus Goku. The last 5 minutes happened all in about 30 seconds because there's 30 seconds left on the clock. Joey finally comes to his senses, waking up from his acid trip, wondering why he has handcuffs on him without consent. Oh shit, it's the Kaiba copter. He was just hiding behind this building the entire time. I heard it did have a flair for the dramatic suspense.
Not if I stop you first, Rare Hunter. Say hello to my blue eyes white dragon.
Not so fast, Rare Hunter. Get a load of my blue eyes. I'll press the button. Here it comes. It's coming. Apparently all that standing around for 4 episodes was just Kaiba's way of being Batman. Concoct the perfect plan to take out this guard, crash his crane into the sea, and save Taya all in about 7 seconds. For some reason the crane explodes underwater because I guess this is an episode of Family Guy before Mokuba saves Taya from the bondage chair.
Let's help Yugi and Joey.
Right.
Kaiba literally just stood there. He saved Taya, he paid his debt, and now he's not moving a goddamn muscle. Back to the duel, Yugi tells Joey that there's no way he's gonna let both of them die, that the show needs one main character or all that screen time is gonna be taken up by Bakura, and nobody wants that. Trying out to Mystical Rift Panel to directly attack at him, basically not accomplish anything by activating it in the first place. We get an actual animation this time, causing Yugi to fall to his knees because apparently there's nothing more devastating than, like, a hologram magic card. Yugi's life points drop to 0, causing the box to open with a key inside before the timer resets to 30 seconds before crashing them both into the sea. He begs Joey to unlock his side and carry the series on himself, even taking his dual disc off so his precious cards don't get all wet. Joey says, wait, I'll think of something. Cheating!
Meteor of Destruction has another effect. Since Yugi has a monster on the field, I can force it to attack me.
Okay, no. Yugi already lost this duel and his life points hit 0. He even took his dual disc off and I'm supposed to believe Red Eyes is still out there on the field? Why not Beast of Guilford? Am I just supposed to forget that Red Eyes only had 900 attack and Joey had 1100 life points and somehow knew the effect of a card he's never ever seen before? Really? Red Eyes attacks and reduces his life points to 0 with no animation because they know this was total bullshit. As Serenity finally removes her bandages in the most dramatic way possible. Seeing her brother do his best Tarzan leap across the field with mere seconds to go. Grabs the key just before the timer runs out, pulling both him and the lifeless body of Yugi that's still at critical HP because of a magic card. Not even the superhero Tristan can save them from crashing down into the water, quickly being dragged down before Joey uses the key that he grabbed to release Yugi from his handcuff. And that's the mark of a true buddy. No friend of mine is gonna have to experience high levels of BDSM without consent. Yugi makes it to the top, but everyone starts to freak out, noticing their Brooklyn buddy hasn't resurfaced as well. Yelling at each other to grab the key before all of a sudden this mysterious woman that no one's ever seen before dives in.
Serenity?
Did you see how fucking fast she swam down to meet Joey? He was being taken down by a huge heavy anchor and she met him like it was nothing. Why does everyone on this show have random superpowers?
How cute. The geeks are back together again.
Gotta love how literally 5 seconds after 2 people nearly died in front of him, he's already insulting them and thinking about the finals. It's sunset now for some reason, and Joey is very sad about everything that transpired here today. Sorry that he almost destroyed their precious friendship, you know, not to mention almost killing each other. Joey wonders how he's gonna show his face at the finals now. How will he not be a disgrace when his mind was turned to mush by a literal psychopath that you're gonna meet at the finals anyway? Like, considering the cast and crew on this show, both good and bad, I really don't think you're gonna have to worry about your image. My appears and definitely doesn't slap him. Don't pay attention to that red mark on his cheek, you know, the one he's holding right now. Don't look at it. He didn't, there's no slap. The episode ends with Serenity and Joey being all warm and fuzzy and wholesome. So much so that even Kaiba has to use his hair to cover up the fact that he's tearing up right now. That's it for this week's episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and of course a shout out to all my patrons. If any of you are interested in a massive Ancient Prophecy box break that we're going to be doing probably next weekend, maybe the weekend after, I got like nearly 300 packs coming in. They're the same error boxes, like the same case that we had in September. Don't miss it if you want to be a part of it. We've already sold like 125 packs. It's going to be crazy. This has been the man from Worth All the Growth, ladies and gentlemen. Be the character you know you're worth. I'm going to go make food later. Merrick demands that Joey activate Meteor Destruction, finally explaining that it will do it'll do thunder. With only 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock, Merrick demands that Joey do it. Joey do it. Oh shit, it's the God damn it. Quickly realizing the power of Merrick's rod was not enough to overpower the power